And you're on Tactical United. And I'm talking about technical and tactical analysis of everything Manchester United. Everything. And today, obviously, they talked about us signing Gravenberg. Now, and Amrabat, well, I'm not sure. I don't know if Gravenberg is on loan. I'm not sure what's going on with the Gravenberg situation. But who do I prefer? Definitely Amrabat. I don't think Gravenberg has proven anything in football at this moment. I've seen Amrabat closely at the World Cup. See how we basically made Morocco do things that they've never done before because of how aggressive, strong and accurate in his passing he is. He's a top player. He's a top player. He is a top player. And I think he basically, what he does to our midfield is he gives us the Roy Keane effect in midfield. And I know people might be like, what are you talking about, Roy Keane? But Roy Keane, what he was an accurate passer of the ball, a big-time tackler of the ball, aggressive, powerful, physical, and yeah, I mean, intimidating. And I think Amrabat is all those things. I'm not saying he's at Roy Keane's level, but he's 26 years old, and I think, he has a lot of experience in the game, and I think he could do very well for Manchester United. I think he's a definite. I think he is better than even the likes of Declan Rice and things like that, in my opinion. So yeah, I think he's definitely the player that we need to buy. I know that he definitely wants to come. So I don't know what's wasting our time, but again, we're Manchester United and we operate with John Moto and Richard Arnold in this slow manner. I think the reason why we're doing it is because we basically want to leave it to the last minute so we don't have to sign anyone else. Because they don't want to spend any money. And they don't want to sell McTominay for some reason. I think they think McTominay is like Paul Scholes or someone. I'm not sure, even though he's done nothing for Manchester United. And he's played over 200 games for Manchester United and still not done anything in his career. I think his best moment was scoring a goal against Man City. Like, that's literally the best thing he's done for Manchester United in his whole career. To score a goal against Man City. I mean, he hasn't played particularly well in a consistent level. I don't know why we want to keep him. I think he's average or below average to me. And his football IQ is way below average. I think he has ability, don't get me wrong, but I think his football IQ is terrible. I don't know what the training is in Manchester United, but some of these players don't have the IQ that is required at this level. This is the problem. Like, they have talent. Like, Rashford has talent. Greenwood has talent. McTominay has talent. There is no doubt about that there is talent there. I'm not saying there is not. But their football IQ is what lets them all down. That's the three players that have come through in the last however many years. Garnacho has talent, again. But how does he utilise his talent? I look at Kobe Mainoo, he looks quite good as well. And I think he has some sort of IQ naturally. But yeah, I mean, we need to get. I don't think we have any money to spend on players, and I think we're waiting to sell. And Maguire, obviously, the worst signing in Manchester United's history. Jacob, his name is, by the way, just so you know, his first name is Jacob, not Harry. His first name is Jacob Harry Maguire. Yeah, so I like to call him Jacob by what his mother calls him. Jacob. Jacob has, again, messed us up. He has consistently ruined this club year in, year out. He is officially the worst Manchester United signing because, and people might say no, Paul Pogba, but Paul Pogba was a quality player, whether you liked him or not. He had quality, and you would see it now and again. With Maguire, there is no quality. You don't see anything. He became captain. He became arrogant. He thought he was one of the best defenders in the world. And he got stripped of the captaincy. And we want to sell him. And he doesn't want to go because he wants to get paid to leave. Even though we are not terminating his contract. He wants to just take money from us. This is embarrassing. I would stick him in the reserves forever. I don't care. I would say, do you know what? You don't want to go? That's fine. You're going into reserves forever. Forever. And I will never use you regardless of if I'm desperate. I would use the youth player than use you. I would freeze him out completely. How dare he even try to hold Manchester United to ransom? And this is a guy that if Cristiano Ronaldo, the best player in our generation. Now Messi is the best player in our generation, but Cristiano Ronaldo is the GOAT. And I know one is aren't they the same thing, but it's not. Messi's the best player in our generation, but Cristiano Ronaldo is the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. But Messi's the best player. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know how else to explain the difference between those two, but that's it. One is the best player of all time. One is the greatest of all time. Greatness sometimes can't be defined by just your talent. It's more than talent. That's all I can say. Anyway, Ronaldo, if he did what Maguire did, yeah. If Ronaldo did what Maguire did, oh my God! But because Maguire is English, because his head is square, because he's stupid, and somehow in this country, in England, we like to defend stupid people. It's really weird. We like to defend the people that have nothing behind the eyes. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but everybody knows he's stupid. Everyone feels sorry for him. I have arguments with certain, English people who believe that he should stay because why should he leave if he thinks he can fight for his place? But if it was anyone else, if it was Ronaldo, oh my God. But this guy is holding the club to ransom. It's terrible. And no one's even talking about it. No one's saying what he's doing is wrong. People saying, oh, well, I can kind of understand him. You can understand that a guy who's being bought by another club is saying that he wants Man United to pay him on top of that. You understand that, really? So you want Man United to set a precedent. So every player that they sell, they should just take money. They should give them money as well on top. You're talking about like the bad deals that we've had before with Woodward, giving people too much money. Now you want to give people money to leave. Honestly, some of you Man United fans just disgust me. Honestly, some of you Man United fans don't have any understanding. You just see Maguire, and you maybe see yourself in Maguire, and you think, oh, I feel sorry for him. Stop that. It's disgusting. He needs to go, and if he doesn't want to go, I don't want to see him on the bench. I see him on the bench against Wolves, and I don't even think if he's on the bench against Tottenham, Ten Hag's weak. Ten Hag is showing weakness again. We can't see weakness again from Ten Hag. I'm sorry. He needs to get iced out, frozen out in the cold winter's night, and just left on the porch. Disgusting. Vile human being. I can't stand Harry Maguire. I can't stand Jacob. Anyway, I don't think Gravenberg is the answer that we need. I think if we're going to get him, we're going to get him on loan. But I know he's a body, and that's good to have an extra body. I would say yes to him 100%. But I think Amrabat is more important and more crucial to our season than Gravenberg. Or Gravenbach, whatever the hell his name is. He's talented, don't get me wrong, but he failed at Bayern Munich already. Then we're going to do the same thing that we did with Sabitzer. I don't know, it's weird. But, and it's like, tell me what, it's Ten Hag's connection. It's just, does John Murto do anything? Like, does he actually do anything? I want to know. I would like to see a day in the life of John Murto. I would just like to see what he does from 7 o'clock in the morning to whenever he goes home. Honestly, because I'm not sure if he does anything. I'm not sure because everything seems to be done by Ten Hag, and that's why. And Ten Hag's players selection is very poor. He doesn't really understand talent. His talent IQ is, because I don't think he understands the level of the Premier League. So he keeps selecting players that are Ajax levels and stuff. Like Højlund is an Ajax level player. Malacia, Anthony. These are Mason Mount. These are Ajax level ballers. These are not Manchester United level ballers. Honestly, they're not. So I think he's still stuck in the Ajax level talent IQ levels. Honestly, like Ten Hag he's a special guy. It's crazy. But yes, it's going to be an interesting game against Tottenham. Hopefully, I don't think we're going to win that game, to be honest with you. I don't think we're going to turn up. I think if we play the same midfield, we're going to get battered. I think I would play Anthony. I would take off Anthony. Honestly, I wouldn't play Anthony. I'll play a diamond. I would play a diamond. I'll play Casemiro at the bottom of the diamond. Play Bruno at the top of the diamond. Play Mason Mount and another midfielder. I don't even know who we have in midfield. It's just a joke, bruv. But Scott McTominay, I guess. And I'll play up front Rashford and Sancho. That's what I would do. Anyway, we'll see what happens. This is Tactical Red. You're on Tactical United. Have a great day.